Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. If you guys didn't see my last two videos, I haven't posted in a little bit because on March 11th my cat died. My cat, I've had her for almost 14 years, found her in a box. I was really attached to her. Like when I found her, her eyes weren't even open yet. And she was my baby, so I've just been dealing with some heavy energy the last little while. But you can only stay down for so long, right? So I'm trying to come back and do a reading for you guys for Aries season. So this is going to be an Aries season reading. It's a collective reading. If you have Aries in your chart anywhere, this definitely applies to you. But if not, you can also probably find something in this reading, hopefully. So guys, I did actually start the reading a couple hours ago, and it was, the last time I checked the timestamp, it was almost at 40 minutes. And then I don't know what happened. Like the camera cut out, my phone was like updating apps and stuff, and the video is not even anywhere, so I don't even know what happened to it. But I kind of just got a little bit frustrated because it's like my first reading again since my baby's gone. And I don't really feel that great, to be honest with you guys. I don't feel that great yet, but I don't want to just mope around either, right? It's like I want to try to get back into what I'm doing here. So I kind of just like put all the cards away, and I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like, it's okay. I'll just start this tomorrow fresh. But then I took my other cat out for a walk. My other cat is, so my cat that died, Monkey, I have her and her baby, but she's not a baby anymore. She's 9 years old. But so I had two cats. Now I just have the baby. So that's the one that you guys saw in one of my most recent videos at the beginning. She just like kind of walks and sniffs the camera. So I walk that cat on a leash. I also post about it on Instagram. She has her own account. It's Moonipur 1111, guys. So MOONIPURR. I'll put that down in the description box. But I took her out for a little walk since the weather's getting nicer, just to calm myself down. And then I came back, completely forgot that I even was doing this. And then I'm like, you know what? Let me just calm down for a little bit, eat something, and I'll start over. But I wanted to keep these three cards out because the message in these three cards, anyways, they were the first ones I pulled out, and it just seemed really significant, and I felt like I should keep these ones out. So I'm going to start by reading these three cards from the book. So we have Emergence, we have Fertility, and we have Gaia. So right away, what I get from these cards is welcome to spring, okay? Like, we are emerging from the dead, cold, the divine feminine winter season. We are emerging from that energy, okay? It says the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence and wonderment, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So there's definitely, guys, I feel like for a lot of you, parts of yourself that are emerging that you didn't know or that you weren't aware of. There's aspects of yourself that you didn't even know about. I think what I said was that somebody might point something out about you that you didn't even realize about yourself. Now, that could be a negative thing, that could be a positive thing. But, I was just thinking, like, someone says something about you and you're like, I'm like that. I always admire people that are like that, but I didn't know that, like, other people saw me that way. So, like, something like that. And that will get you inspired to move forth with that energy in some kind of new way, okay? With the fertility card, that's like the Empress. So with that energy, well, spring is a very fertile time. Um, Now, in the spread I did before, the Empress card did come out, and there was a couple other cards that came out in indicating pregnancy could be possible for some of you. So if you don't want to have kids, just be safe right now. If you do want to have kids, it's a good time for you to try for that. Springtime, right? So it says the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open and more courageous, more creative and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So what I was saying was that what I said at the beginning of the reading is that I didn't really feel like this was about pregnancy per se or childbirth. It could be for some of you, but I think more it's like the fertile time of spring, like the energy that's emerging right now is very fertile, right? We're emerging into a very fertile season for the earth, for Gaia. Okay, so Gaia, that card says the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. So I will read them from the book because this is a new deck, guys. I don't know it too well, but okay. Emergence can be described as the process of coming into being, the arising of something that wasn't there before. When referring to personal development and growth, the emergence of a grander expression of ourselves is often a result of extensive inner work and deep release. In order for real personal growth to happen, we have to be willing to let go of existing belief systems, frameworks, and labels that define and limit us. Recognizing potential can take us on an exciting inner journey of discovery and integration. From this place of openness and discernment, we can truly unfold and emerge as new human beings. The deep and rich blue core of this activation represents the drive for clear expression. The purple signifies the insights that come directly from our connection to the source and that are now available to be expressed. And the yellows and oranges indicate the creativity and power with which we can do so. So one of the other things I was saying in the other reading, guys, was that I don't feel like this is necessarily like a birth of a child or like a pregnancy being announced, but it might be sorry guys, I'm not fully like back to normal yet, but so if I'm just a little off today, just don't mind. It's I'm just still not 100%, okay? But I feel like you guys are either realizing some talents or skills or gifts that you didn't know that you had, or you're deciding to actually put more energy into nurturing those talents or skills or gifts or whatever creative abilities, or maybe it's not even a talent that you have, maybe it's just something that you're interested in doing or trying or learning, and now is a really good time for that. Okay, so we're going to read fertility. When the long dark days of winter finally give way to the arrival of a new season, all of existence responds in glorious expression. The voices of songbirds fill the air, a hint of green appears on the trees and plants, and the people walk with a little more bounce in their step. A smile on their faces, spring and a smile on their faces. Spring is a time of fertility, when all of existence is bursting with potential of new life, a time of expansion and promise. We see it around us as the outer world, and we feel it inside of us, in the inner world. It feels like a grand yes is breathed all over us and into us from everywhere. Usually, fertility refers to the ability to produce offspring. In the new energy, we are invited to consider fertility as a potential to grow something new and inspiring, an idea, a project, or a new paradigm. The blues and greens in the image refer to the fertile grounds on which something new can grow. The clouds remind us of the spiritual aspects of the fertility concept, like birth of a new consciousness. The square represents a form-based reality of our earthbound life while we are here. The bright flower shape at the top represents our connection to source. The sphere shape at the bottom, our connection to earth, equally as bright yet different. The beauty of flowers is a reminder of how wonderful life can be when expressed fully. That's my cat saying hello. Hi, baby. She's just very vocal. The next card we have, guys, is Gaia. So the frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are oh, the other thing I want to say about fertility is that you'll probably be feeling like very inspired around this time. So if you're feeling inspired, like take that time to actually create out of that inspiration, because inspiration just comes and goes, right? It doesn't hang around there waiting for you to, okay, hold on, I'll get to you. You know, you got to just take it when it comes, right? So Gaia. The frequency of Gaia reminds us that we are infinitely connected to one another, just as we are to our great mother and to the universe that birthed us all. Gaia is the word used to refer to the earth as a living organism. As such, she radiates a deep sense of nurturing care, compassion, and wisdom, taking care of her loved ones and her community. She shares with us through her natural resources of food, light, and water. The sense of community, both small and large, is represented by the repeating pattern that spreads out from the core of this activation. Gaia is represented both in her water and in her solid body by the blues and greens, as above, so below. This applies to the external world, the sky, the water, and the earth, as well as to the internal world of spirit and body. The pearl-like shapes symbolize both the deep secrets hidden beyond the physical world and beyond our off-planet origin. These pearls might even be making a sound like a soft humming or toning, and if you look long enough, you might hear it too. Through this understanding of Gaia and connection, we are invited to be conscious of how we walk with this earth, to realize that we leave a footprint everywhere we go. We are also invited to find compassion for all beings that are with us on this walk and beyond. Our conscious connectedness creates balance and harmony throughout our reality and can move us forward into an expanded reality as well. So one of the main themes here is expansion. And with Jupiter still in Pisces, I believe, this is a great time for you to expand on all those creative inspirations, those little winks and nudges from the universe that you get, like those little inspiring moments. Like, it's just a really good time for the collective, especially Aries, to really bring forth that energy and take action towards doing something with it, okay? And on the bottom of that deck, guys, we had prosperity. So the frequency of prosperity supports our feeling of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our body, mind, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. So I feel like this is just an extremely abundant time for a lot of people. Like, whether you're just planting a new garden or you're actually planting, like, you're, physically planting seeds, or like metaphorically planting seeds, you are definitely doing something to grow. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's to grow your money, to grow your financial situation, and to become more prosperous. Okay, so we're at 1333. I just want to make sure this is still recording, guys. If this goes off again, I'm gonna freaking lose it. I'm done. Like, I feel a little bit okay to do things, but then it's like, if things go wrong, I'm like about to cry. Like, it's very easily triggered emotionally right now. And I mean, that's why I guess I felt like doing a collective reading. But I probably will still do all the signs, guys, but I'll just see what happens. Okay, so we're gonna use this chakra deck. Oh, by the way, the deck that I'm using here, because like these cards are so beautiful. So if you're interested, the deck is the Sacred Geometry Activation Oracle by Lawn Art. So I got it off Amazon, but you can get it in any metaphysical store as well. Okay, so we got mysticism. So interestingly enough, this was actually on the bottom of the deck. when I did the last spread, oh my God, guys, I can't even speak properly. The video that got deleted. So when I did that, this was at the bottom of the deck. So definitely some of you, what could be emerging for you right now is your psychic gifts and abilities, your intuitive gifts and abilities. Maybe some of you are just beginning to become more sensitive to other people's energies, and so that's getting you more interested in the occult and spiritual side of things. And creation. So this, interestingly enough, was the first card that came out for emergence, right? So this is the next card we have here. So creation over fertility is extremely interesting. So you're definitely like birthing something right now. You're creating something, whatever. It doesn't have to be like art or something creative, but you are creating something, guys. Like you guys are really like putting your energy into it. Split the deck here. I see insecurity and perception. So if you guys are just feeling a little bit insecure, because kind of the energy in the reading, the one that got deleted, is it was like you are planning, you're manifesting, your energy is aligned, you're on the right track, but there are some people, like other people, that are kind of like trying to hold you back or trying to like, you know, make you feel smaller than you actually are, make you feel like your plans aren't as going to be as successful as they are going to be, right? But that's all like perception. That's their perception. Are you going to live the life that they paint you as? Or are you going to live through the lens that they see you as? No. Everybody's got a different version of you because they all perceive you differently. They all perceive you through their own perception. We all perceive a little bit differently, right? They also, people will project onto you as well. So quest. You are going on a quest here, guys. So some of you could be physically going on a quest, traveling, changing locations here. I'm getting somebody could be moving. Somebody can be moving out to the country or moving to another country because you feel like it's your destiny and you feel like this is like the path that you need to be on here. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. Yeah, discovery. You are going to discover so much about yourself this year. I feel like for like whoever I'm talking to right now, there's a lot of like this year you're going to be trying different things, meeting different people. You're really opening yourself up to new experiences, new opportunities, and new people. And that's a great thing. And I mean, like, it makes sense because we are coming out of, you know, lockdowns and mandates and all that. So a lot of people are going to be like really excited to go out, and maybe people that didn't like going out before are now suddenly going to want to be going out more and socializing. Like I know me for one, I wouldn't call myself an introvert, but I prefer to spend my time alone rather than with people I don't like. And I have a very small circle of friends, and they're usually well, one of my best friends doesn't even live in the same province here as me, so it's, you know, like other friend of mine is married and has a new baby, so you know, like I don't really see them that often. But with the spring coming and the pandemic kind of being over, so they say, supposedly, it's kind of making me want to go out and be more social, and I just don't really know what to do because I don't really like bars, and like I don't drink, I don't like clubs and stuff like that. I'm not interested. Like I just want to be out in nature, but maybe with people this time. Okay, so I'm not going to take this card. It flew onto the floor, but I just wanted to show you it's abundance. We already saw prosperity and abundance here, so totally abundant, fertile time for you guys right now. Okay. Just want to get some tarot for your situation here. Tell me more about emergence and mysticism. Yep, you're gonna just, something is gonna trigger this passion in you, and you're gonna be, gonna have these like gifts, or this like passion, or this like just interest in mysticism that's gonna emerge in you. I feel like a lot of you guys are just being woken up to this kind of side of things. And I mean, like, for me, like, I don't really want to tell you guys like how old I am and stuff, but like when I was younger and we were all into this kind of stuff, everybody like thought it was weird and called us freaks and everything. And now it's kind of like becoming more trendy and mainstream, which is like a good thing because it's more accepted now, right? By but I feel like something's gonna kind of wake you up to this, and just like kind of snap this interest in you, if it hasn't already. Or if you are already into all like the occult and kind of mysticism and spiritual stuff, there's like maybe another aspect of it that you never thought of before, that you never knew about, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I never knew about this. This is really interesting. I want to learn more about this, that kind of thing. This thing is going to bring you a lot of abundance and happiness and like pure bliss and joy, like stability, like a lot of stability and security, like financial security is going to be in this. And I feel like you guys are going to find your soul family here. But here with the Seven of Wands, this card came out already in the previous spread. But sorry guys, excuse me. So the Seven of Wands here, this is the people that are not really backing you up, but rather they're backing you into a corner because maybe they don't understand, or they don't agree with what you're doing, or they don't think that it's going to make you a lot of money, or it's not a stable career or something. But the cards that came out before, guys, you had a lot of major arcana and a lot of good major arcana. And that's telling me that like these are major life events that are going to be happening for you, or like that are going to trigger a major life event. Like something is being triggered here for sure. Let's see what else. Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are like, just when I thought I knew so much, like I know nothing. Like there's more to know. And that's completely normal, by the way. Like I'm always going through that. Like just when I think I've gotten good at something or just mastered something, there's like a whole other area that I don't know about, or something that I haven't been incorporating into my practice. And it's just crazy. Like you're never going to stop learning though. We're always learning. Learning is a lifelong journey. And it's another mountain to climb, but like, you just gotta make it fun, right? Maybe you're getting like a little more into the dark stuff, and there's people around you that don't agree with you, and they're all pointing fingers at you. But see, again, so we did have these cards come out. They didn't come out together. I have shuffled the deck. They were in two completely separate parts of the reading, but the Star and the Sun. Okay, these two cards together, if this doesn't say like wish fulfillment, I don't know what does. Like this is complete like happiness, abundance, wish fulfillment. You're gonna have so much to celebrate here. Have faith in what you're doing, guys, because it's gonna bring you a lot of abundance. But also the Sun card here, see how she's pregnant? And this is under the fertility card. So again, the pregnancy theme is kind of coming out again in this reading. So guys, if you're not looking for that, just heads up, be careful. If you are, then good luck, congratulations. But I feel like you have a lot of clarity about what you want to do now, and you're not really gonna hold back anymore. Like you guys are about to do what you're doing, whether people are coming with you or not. Like you have the confidence in yourself. It's other people that don't believe in you. Yep, there's the Empress again. Okay, so we have Temperance and the Empress. So yeah, you just got to find your center, find your balance, find your peace, and you're going to be okay, guys. I do feel like there are some people kind of wishing bad luck on you. And what's coming to my mind is a reading I did on TikTok a couple days ago, where it was like, you may get some information or some sort of opportunity come towards you, don't tell anybody about it yet until you know your position in this, whatever it is, until you're like fully committed to it, until you have confirmation, like 100% confirmation, everything's going through. Do not speak about it, because right now, like the energies are kind of really weird, and like I'm just feeling like the energies around you and the energies with other people are really weird, and people's gossip, and when you tell people about your plans and they don't believe in it, or they don't like it, or they like, you know, it doesn't matter if they pretend to be happy for you, like secretly inside they could be like, that'll never work out for that person, and that's putting negative and bad energy towards your goals and your plans, right? So all I'm saying, guys, is whatever you're doing, if you're getting the vibe that people are not on board with you or not aligned with it, just keep it to yourself. Keep everything quiet right now. But we do have 2 cards indicating pregnancy, or 3 cards. We have fertility, the Sun, and the Empress. So again, if some of you guys are trying to get pregnant or trying to have babies right now, definitely in the cards here. It's definitely in the cards. Very fertile time for the earth, for everybody, all life right now. Tell me about Gaia and Quest. Page of Swords. Yeah, you guys are really interested in learning something new or studying right now. Like there's a oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of ever since my cat died, guys, I don't know, like if you've experienced loss of somebody or a pet, like someone close to you or pet, this is my first time kind of experiencing this grief this way, and I've noticed that it's kind of like making my brain not work as well sometimes. It's really frustrating. That's another reason why I haven't really been able to do any readings, but yeah, you guys are studying and you're learning about something new. There's something that's interested you or that sparked your attention here. See the books and the sword. So you've gotten clarity on something, and there's yeah, and Knight of Swords, you're going straight for this. You guys have confidence here. It's other people that don't have confidence in you, but you can't be listening to those other people. What else for my collective here for Aries season? Yeah, 7 of Swords. See, this is what I'm saying. You guys might have to just keep it on the down low right now. Keep everything low key. Just keep to yourself. Don't tell people what you're doing. The 7 of Swords is about sneakiness, about secrets, but the definitely like the energy I'm getting from it is you have to not be sneaky, but just, you know, don't announce what you're doing just yet. Until you definitely have your plan here. Like if you're planning on traveling or something, don't tell anybody, because the people don't want you to travel or who don't want you to move, they're gonna bring negative energy into your manifestations here. So once you have your plans and your tickets booked and your place, and you have a deposit down, or whatever you're doing, or you're like been told that you're hired for this job, do not tell anybody what you are doing. Oof, okay. So yeah, because you're really extremely busy manifesting right now, guys. This is a really good time to bring forth all these manifestations, all the plans and ideas and things that we've been thinking of for the winter, and in that time. It's time to move ahead with these things now, guys. So the signs we have here are Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Libra, Gemini. There was a lot of Libra and Gemini energy in the last reading. We did see Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy all together. So you could be dealing with an air sign here. There could be heavy air sign in your chart. But yeah, so are we still recording? Guys, I'm so paranoid when that happens. Like, I don't even know what to do after. I'm like, the video just disappeared. I looked everywhere for it in all my different albums, and even though you have to put something in an album for it to be in there, it wasn't there. It's gone. Just gone. just disappeared. Like I never even recorded, and I know I recorded because I often look at the time to make sure it's still recording every couple minutes. And I saw that it was at like 39 minutes or something, and then yeah, it was just, next thing I knew, this screen was blank. I don't even know when it turned off. Okay, let's pull you. Guys, I don't even know what I'm doing today. I'm honestly all over the place. I'm just gonna go for more oracle right now, and then I'll clarify those with more tarot. I don't know, all over the place. Usually I kind of have a plan for what I'm doing here, but I kind of just grabbed some decks and was like, let's do it. If I overthink it, I'm not gonna feel like it anymore. What does my collective need to know? Okay, so we have between worlds. Yeah, so exactly, we're between the seasons right now, right? We are just emerging. Like we just had the spring equinox. Happy New Year. But we are going from the winter to the spring, right? We're going to a new season and co-create. That's the next card that came out for you guys. So the universe wants to work with you. So guys, if you're feeling like you're more like you're being called to communicate with your guides more, or like they are trying to communicate with you, like through numbers, through animals, through music, through everything. Like everything is a sign. There's no coincidences. If you see something and you're like, that's weird, no, it's not. It's not a coincidence. There's literally a sign for everything. Means something. And right now you're in this place where you're in between worlds. That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, because if you need to retrain your brain and reprogram those self-limiting thoughts and beliefs, this is a really good time to do that. Spirit is on your side and willing to co-create with you. I feel like a lot of you guys are really you're really like in tune with the energy around you, with the earth right now. And I feel like a lot of you guys are doing really good, to be honest. I'm not really feeling that energy, but that's just me. I'm going through some grief and stuff. But I feel like if that didn't happen, like I would have been right in this energy too. So, yeah. Okay, so let's just get you, let me just see what tarot says about those two cards. But I'm not sure, guys, if I'm going to be doing all the signs this week. We'll see what happens. But either way, if you guys want to check out daily readings, you could follow me on TikTok. I post like 4 readings, 3 tarot readings, and an oracle reading every day. So if you guys are interested, you can follow me on there or on Instagram. Also, I don't post as much on there as I do on TikTok, but you can follow me if you want on Instagram. That's where I book personal readings. So that information will all be down in the description box below the video. Tell me about Between Worlds. See, we're going like from the winter and into the spring here, right? Like, see the color? So I just feel like you guys you're definitely stepping into a new version of yourself. Or you will be. This year is going to be about stepping into a new version of yourself. Something that you probably never even were aware of before. Okay. Two of Swords. It's important for you guys right now just to maintain that inner peace. Yeah, in the Hermit. So whatever little bit of time we have left here in the it's already spring, but I mean there's still gonna be some cold days if you live up here in Canada or even in some other parts of North America. We're gonna have some cold days still, and even if we don't, this is just telling you to make sure that you spend some time in solitude and inner peace. We are in Aries season, and it's all about action, but don't forget to just relax sometimes. Take some time for yourself and make sure that you know what you're doing before you just run forth and do it. It's that Aries energy of doing without thinking, right? It's always important to think, but we've been thinking all winter. I feel like someone's like, I've been thinking for so long, I need to just go and do. Yes, definitely do. But while you're doing, don't forget to take breaks because you don't want to like burn out too quickly. Yeah, see, death. You do not want to burn out too quickly. Virgo energy here with the Hermit. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups here. Okay, some of you guys. Interesting. 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords. Some of you guys are co-creating with the universe. You have been co-creating with the universe. The problem here is that you can't see. You're too busy looking at the past. Or for those of you like you're stuck and you feel like you can't manifest anything new, it's because you're crying over the spilt milk or spilt wine or whatever it is here. But there's a whole birthday party behind you happening for you, right? Like there's a whole new opportunity. Now the 5 of Swords being here is you being in conflict in your mind. The 5 of Swords is conflict of the mind. And it's also like winning at all costs, but it's being too focused on winning rather than being focused on the journey and the discovery and the quest that you're on, right? And interestingly enough, you're so focused on that you're not even realizing how many 5s you have here. And the 5 is the number of like change and growth and new opportunities. The World. You have new cycles coming for you guys. It's a brand new season, a perfect time to start a brand new cycle, start anything new. Go for it. If you've been thinking about it, go and just do it. Stop thinking about it and just do it. The Magician. See, you are in manifesting mode. Something could be happening for you also during Gemini season, which is, oh my gosh, guys, I'm like so up. May, June. Gemini season. Anything else for my collective here? Still rolling? Yes. Ace of Swords and the 6 of Swords. Yeah, you guys you're going to have complete clarity, or if you don't already have clarity, you do figure out what timeline you're in. But somebody here has clarity, and you guys are going to be going forth. And you might have some help along the way even. But you're moving in a new direction, and I feel like for a lot of you, it's definitely a more positive direction. Yeah, some of you guys are going to be here. You're going to have like a team of people you're working with. There's going to be some sort of cooperation amongst a team or some sort of collaboration amongst people to get something done. Okay, I'm going to get you guys... Actually, I'll read these cards from the book here, the Between Worlds and Co-Create. And then I'll get you guys an animal spirit card. So we have Between Worlds, essential meaning, transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness, no man's land. The Oracle's message, between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves a web of life within the divine matrix of consciousness, greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds that were planted in the past begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so and you will not be disappointed. So that reminds me of one of the messages I got in the deleted reading, was that you might not see quite yet, like you might have been putting a lot of work into something and you're not seeing the growth just yet. Guys, think of a plant. When you plant a seed, you don't see anything for like a couple weeks sometimes, or at least a week even. But like for the plant and its life cycle, that's a long time. It's got to crack open that seed. It's got to grow a root, and then it grows a sprout, and it's got to push through all that dirt in the soil, and then we see that little sprout on the top of the soil. And that's when we start just seeing the beginning of growth. But growth is happening the whole time underneath the soil. It's just what you can't see, because these changes that we have to make, we have to do the inner work before we see it on the outside. We have to change ourselves inside before we see externally what happens for us. Okay, co-create is number 40. Co-create, essential meaning, creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, manifestation. The Oracle's message: you may not consider yourself a creative person, but in fact you are creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you, nudging you with an inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality blended with universal spirit. You are a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. So you know you guys are definitely co-creating with the universe right now. And this is a very fertile time, right? Like we said, it's a very abundant time. The energies are out there. We just got to grab onto them. There is enough in the world for everybody to be abundant and prosperous. Okay. Sorry, guys. Too many cards came up. So I'm using the Animal Spirit Guide by Kim Kranz. This deck is also very beautiful, guys. Ooh, okay. So we got two cards here. We got the Elk. This is like the father energy. And we got the Cosmic Egg. Okay, I'm going to read these from the book for you. So the Elk. Oh, here we go. Stable, resilient, headstrong, the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. An elk personality, whether male or female, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. When in balance, supportive, kind, consistent. When out of balance, pretentious, high, and mighty. To bring into balance, eat and drink more consciously. Okay, and then we have the Cosmic Egg, which is spirit energy. So that card is kind of like the King of Pentacles in a sense. I mean, I'm not sure that this, I don't think this deck really corresponds to regular, the regular tarot cards, but there are certain cards that resemble the traditional tarot. Sorry guys, having a hard time finding this cosmic egg. It's golden egg, the black egg. And the cosmic egg is the very last card here in the book. Ooh. Okay, the cosmic egg. Completion, harmony, the infinite within the finite. The cosmic egg is the final card in the journey of the animal spirit deck, and it represents the unfolding of cosmic consciousness. This state emerges after we have tread the path for quite some time, and through self-effort and grace, we experience self-realization. A sense of contentment and oneness spontaneously arises within us, and all the veils of our self-limiting beliefs are lifted. When the essence of the cosmic egg has not been activated, we may feel as if we never get there, or that we travel alone, disconnected from others. Even if our encounter with this card is brief, appearing as a momentary glimmer or flash of interconnectedness, its potent energy stays with us. The cosmic egg is a remedy for the fragmentation of modern life. It's through the power of this card that we are reminded the cosmic contract written at the beginning. We hold on to life, and life holds on to us. The journey is complete, but it does not end. The cosmic egg and the seventh chakra. The subtle essence of the cosmic egg resides at the crown chakra at the top of the head, called Sahasrara. I can't say that word, I'm sorry guys. One of the aims of yoga and meditation practice is to channel energy from the base of the spine upward toward the crown chakra. Each of the six lower chakras plays an important role along this journey, and once the final epicenter of consciousness is activated, it is said to radiate the light of 1,000,000 suns. Wow, guys, this reading was pretty freaking crazy. Unfortunately for me, I'm not really like feeling in that same energy, but I'm really happy like for you guys. And if you resonated with this reading, please let me know by liking the video, commenting, or subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. And that's what I have for you guys today, maybe just this week, I'm not sure. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys again soon.